Lewis Hamilton is expected to stay in Formula One so he can right the wrongs of the controversial Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Lord Peter Hain tells Express. Co.uk. Lewis Hamilton's future in Formula One has been plunged into doubt after he missed out on a record 8th world title in heartbreaking fashion earlier this month. Mercedes were furious as Hamilton was left a sitting duck for Max Verstappen, who passed his rival on the final lap thanks to a controversial decision by FIA race director Michael Massey. During the race, Hamilton could be heard on his radio saying the situation had been manipulated. After the race, he congratulated Verstappen for his win. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff hinted recently that Hamilton may not be back next year. He told the press, "I would very much hope Lewis continues racing because he is the greatest driver of all time. As a racer his heart will say I need to continue, because he's at the peak of his game. But we have to overcome the pain that was caused upon him on Sunday. He is a man with clear values." But Lord Peter Hain, Vice Chairman of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Formula One and Labour peer, tells Express. Co.uk that he expects Hamilton to come back fighting next season. He said, "He has got a contract for another 2 years. I think all of his fans, including me, will hope and expect he comes back to make sure he puts right the wrong that was done to him. I'm hoping he will, by his sheer ability, overcome this. He has overcome racism, prejudice. He's come from a very humble background with an extraordinary father. He's the poor black kid who made it to the top. Most of the other drivers come from very comfortable backgrounds. That's no criticism of them. I think he will be back. Formula One will be massively damaged if he doesn't. He will retire at some point in the next few years of course. Formula One will have been boosted by his contribution to his sport. There's no other Formula One champion who has had a greater reach into the average citizen right across the world than Lewis. Hamilton has been rewarded for his achievements in Formula One, as he received a knighthood last week. He was accompanied at the ceremony by his mother Carmen Labalestiere, who along with his father, Anthony, has been an enthusiastic supporter of his racing career. Hamilton's parents separated when he was 2, after which he lived with his mother and older half-sisters, Samantha and Nicola, until he was 12. Hamilton then lived with his father, stepmother Linda, and his half-brother, who is a professional racing driver in the British Touring Car Championship. His father bought him his first go-kart when he was 6 and took redundancy from his IT job, working jobs as a contractor, to support his son's racing career. Hamilton quickly began winning races and cadet class championships and became the youngest driver to win the British Cadet Karting Championship at the age of 10. A generational talent, Hamilton quickly rose through the junior karting ranks and began his car racing career in the 2001 British Formula Renault Winter Series.